Hi friends, and welcome to This Week in the Stars for the week of July 27th, 2026 from a True Sky Sidereal Astrology perspective. This week carries a really interesting combination of grounding, release, tension, and recalibration. On Wednesday, we have a full moon in Capricorn, bringing something to culmination. Capricorn asks us to look honestly at what we've been building, what is sustainable, and where responsibility may have become heavier than it needs to be. This full moon can bring a sense of enough is enough around old structures, obligations, or patterns that no longer support where we're going. And yet there is support around this full moon. Uranus trining the full moon forms a supportive trine, bringing an underlying current of change and liberation. We may suddenly see a different way forward, especially around our relationship with security, resources, our physical lives, and the structures that we've relied upon. It feels less like being forced to change and more like realizing, I don't have to do it this way anymore. At the same time, Neptune in Pisces forms a gentle sextile, softening some of the intensity. This brings intuition, compassion, surrender, and the reminder that not everything needs to be figured out immediately. For the Earth, this combination feels like a rebalancing of structure and natural rhythm, a movement away from rigid systems and towards something more adaptable, organic, and sustainable. And Wednesday also brings a Venus and Mars square, creating productive tension between what we desire and how we pursue it. We may notice impatience, friction, or competing wants surfacing, not necessarily to create conflict, but to show us where something needs to be brought back into balance. Then on Thursday, Venus enters Virgo, shifting our attention toward discernment, simplicity, care, and what actually supports our well-being. The energetic message of this week feels very clear. Release what has become too heavy, make room for a new way, and then bring that new way into practical form. We're not just dreaming about a different reality. We're beginning to build it differently. If you'd like to understand how these larger cycles are personally influencing your life, you can get your own 12-month True Sky Sidereal Astrology reading through the link below or on my website, healingfrequencies.life. And right now, it's available at 50% off. Until next time, my friends, stay grounded, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the greatest shift begins simply by allowing yourself to choose a new way.